this person has said, I need muscle repair. Can I have this fixed without a tummy tuck?
You can. You
Good question.
You actually can. First of all, when you say you need muscle repair, have you got a hernia, or do you have muscle separation, diastasis recti, which just literally means separation of the recti, the rectus abdominis. Do you know rectus? Just means straight.
Ah.
So recti means the straits of your abdomen. Rectus abdominis, the straits of your abdomen. Because they are just long, straight muscles. So a really unimaginative person thought they'd say it in Latin and make it sound clever. So yeah, anyway, and diastasis recti means separation of the straight muscles of your abdomen. There you go. And yeah, if you've got a bit of diastasis, a bit of muscle separation, it's totally common, really common, so common that I'm afraid the insurance companies have heard that one a million times before and they're not having any of it. We get people saying, oh, can I have this basically abdominoplasty done under my insurance because I've got diastasis, I've got separation of my muscles. Say, no, everyone's got separation. Everyone who's had a baby, basically. And a lot of men have got diastasis too, and you can have it congenitally, and I've got a little bit of separation at the top of my muscles just because I've always have. But anyway, can you have it without a tummy tuck? Yes, you can. First of all, physio training, core training, and assistance with things like CM Slim, which is high intensity electromagnetic training, will all do it. Drew Barrymore, I think, is on the record saying that she has used high intensity electromagnetic training, and they measured her muscle separation, and they saw that she had something like a 20 or 30% reduction in her muscle gap. So you can do that. All of those physio training, high EMT, all of those modalities will give you a temporary, what's called a physiological reduction in the gap. So while the muscles are in great shape, it will be reduced. When they relax, it will separate again. It's not a structural change. For a structural change, you need someone to get in there with a needle and thread and close them together. So that's a muscle repair. It's often done as part of a tummy tuck. As a patient I saw today reminded me, not always. He was about the one exception to that in years. So normally if you have a tummy tuck, you're probably going to end up with a muscle repair, but not absolutely always. Because he just didn't need one. He had zero gap. He had one of those six packs, you could just see it was just zero gap. Anyway, but you don't need to have a tummy tuck to have it done. There is a thing called an endoscopic muscle repair. So you can have an endoscopic, it can be done endoscopically, where they go basically through keyhole surgery, inflate everything, and then do the muscle repair through that. I would say it's an uncommon operation. And the reason it's an uncommon operation is that generally, I mean, who has such a severe muscle repair that they need that doing and yet don't have enough skin excess to warrant the abdominoplasty? So, or even a mini abdominoplasty, because you can do a diastasis repair through a mini abdominoplasty too. So it can be done. In fact, it doesn't find much of a practical home because most people who need that end up having an abdominoplasty.
So she's
yeah. Umbilical hernia and diastasis recti, yeah. So generally that would be done as part of an abdominoplasty, but it can be done endoscopically. So you could have it done without that. And if you don't want the great big scar of an abdominoplasty, and some people don't, I hear, then yeah, that can be done.